You know what? The thing about being a mom is once you realize you'll never ever get the credit for all the things you've done, the happier you are because it's okay. I don't do it. I don't do it for the credit. I don't do it for anything. It's just purely out of love. And no one needs to thank me for loving them. Think about how Christ feels. How often do we thank him or show him gratitude for all he's done for us? That was just a clip of the end of my Mother's Day video. And in that, all of a sudden, you can see my mind shifting. You could see I was thinking. You could see I was starting to go somewhere else. And I wanted to end that because I wanted to study and understand my thought more. I love in Isaiah. I've referenced the scripture a ton, and I love it. It's in Isaiah 49, verse 15. And it's when Christ is talking, he's talking to us saying, I will not forget you. And the example I use is, can a woman forget her sucking child, that she would not have compassion on the son of her womb? They may forget, yet I will not forget thee. And he says, behold, I have engraven thee upon the palms of my hands. And I love that because, first of all, I can relate to that as a mother. And, as we're celebrating Mother's Day, and I thought about here Christ was using an example of a mother. And so that related to me. And he says, I won't forget you, just like you won't forget your children. And the thought I started having, because I was saying, for Mother's Day, or for being a mom, I don't expect anything. I don't expect praise. I definitely, necessarily don't get praise from the world or seen, if anything, I think people see me more as a fascination with all my children and my life. But I don't expect it. And so where my thought process was going was, Christ did all he did for everyone who's ever existed, everybody who ever will. And what does he get in return? He gets people mocking him. He gets people denying that he existed. He gets, we forget about him. We don't turn to him. We don't pray. We go days and days and days and without thinking or turning to him. And as a mother, that's true too, right? That as a mother, sometimes our kids, when they get to a point in their life where they don't necessarily need us as much, or they all of our kids are different. Some need us more than others, and that's the same relationship with Christ. And Christ says, I'll never forget thee. I've engraven thee, on the palms of my hands that I suffered. And as a mother, you can almost say, you see these stretch marks, or you see these scars, or whatever I have. I see those every day, and they remind me I'm a mother. And so I will never, ever, ever forget my children who had love. And it's, you know, just like Christ. And so you can see, I mean, there's so much symbolism throughout all of the Bible that Christ tries to use to reach, to say, please, 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 how can I reach the women? How can I reach the farmers? How can I reach working people? How can I reach these people? And so for the mothers, on Mother's Day, yes, maybe our children don't give us credit. Maybe the world doesn't give us credit. Maybe we feel that we have forgotten, that there's so much loss. Or maybe you weren't able to be a mother for one reason or another. But Christ knows. He knows how you feel. He understands that. Yes, yes, yes. Physically, he has not, given birth or lost a child or understand that aching of wanting a child. But he loves us so much. He's saying, I understand women. I understand the pains you go through, the heartache you have, and the world will never give you the joy, the satisfaction, the recognition of all mothers do. Even having one day to recognize moms, which can be a stressful, anxiety, hard day. Christ knows. And in a sense, I'm so grateful for that knowledge. That do I care more of what Christ thinks of me or knows or comforts than what the world thinks or knows or tries to comfort? And I am so thankful for that knowledge. I am so love the scriptures with all of my heart. And the thing is if you really want to know and love them, you need to turn to them every day. Turning to them just on Sunday or sporadically when you need help. That's not where the real love comes from. And as a mother, right? Real love comes from years and years and years, days and days and days, hours and hours and hours of helping someone who literally can't return what you've given them. There's no way. And that's the same with Christ. There's no way any of us can thank him or give him anything back, anything for all he's done for us. And I'm so happy and thankful for that knowledge. In a sense, he really does know what it's like to be a mom. And just like I don't want my kids to be ungrateful, I should probably do better in being grateful to Christ. So I hope that makes sense to you all. Share this with those you love. Let them know. Please, tell me how you feel. Write it down. We can be there for one another and help one another. Thank you so much. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching or listening to my podcast. You can find more podcaster videos at perfectlypattytalks.com, or you can search me up on Facebook or Instagram at Perfectly Patty. Thanks again.